AITA for not gifting my best friend anything on his birthday after he forgot my birthday. I 20F have been best friends with 20 meters for about 5 years now. We often go to one another when we have problems and have just constantly been each other's closest friends since we met. About a couple of months ago, he started dating this girl from one of his classes, and ever since then, we haven't talked or seen much of each other. I didn't really mind, since I figured they needed the time to bond and get to know each other better. Well, a week and a half ago, I had my birthday and he completely forgot about it. He sent me a text around lunchtime asking if we could meet up on campus, and I agreed. When we met up at the library, I thought he was going to greet me a happy birthday, but ended up asking me if I could help him finish his girlfriend's report for her corporate finance class. I'm not in finance, but I'm quite good at making presentations and have a good visual eye when it comes to editing. I was surprised, since I've never even met his girlfriend, but he said he'd pay me for it and would get me coffee if I did it, so I agreed. After finishing the presentation, he leaves me in the library and says he had to go and that we would talk later. He talks to me casually throughout the day, but I wasn't really replying much since I was kinda bummed out. And I had to get ready to drive home since my parents were taking me out to dinner. When we got seated at the restaurant, I told him I might not reply until later because I was having dinner with my parents. I told him it was my birthday dinner with them. He ignored it and went on to talk about a different topic. Days after that, we never talked about him forgetting my birthday, but I just brushed it off because I thought I was being overdramatic. His birthday was today and I didn't get him anything, but I did wish him a happy birthday. He asked me what I got him as a gift and I told him I didn't buy him anything but wish him a great day. Now he's being snappy at me and said he was disappointed because I had asked him what he wanted as a present 3 months back. I kind of think I was being overdramatic and pet and should have just gotten him a gift. My other friends said I didn't do anything wrong since he forgot my birthday and stopped hanging out with me anyway, ever since he got with his girlfriend. And also he hasn't paid me for finishing the presentation for him, nor has he gotten me coffee. Lol. So, AITA, update. Hi, everyone. I've read all your comments and it's everything my friends have been telling me. So thank you. I feel less shitty about the situation now. I messaged him asking if we could meet up and talk, but he said he couldn't because he was busy. So I just messaged him saying I feel like his actions have made me feel like he doesn't value our friendship the same as I do. So I've decided to just put some distance between us. I also told him that he didn't have to pay me can get me coffee for working on his girlfriend's presentation, saying that that was my gift for him on his birthday. I admit this part sounded kind of petty, but I figured it didn't feel right for accepting it anymore. I didn't receive a reply from him, but after a few hours he called saying he was at my apartment building's parking lot asking if we could talk. So I went down and met up with him. He started off by saying he was sorry and that he didn't mean to just put me aside and for acting like a total. I asked him, how do you even accidentally act like an asshole? And we went on back and forth for a while, not really getting anywhere with the conversation, until he finally told me that apparently his girlfriend wasn't comfortable with us being close to each other by always telling each other everything going on in each other's life. That's why he stopped hanging out with me and talked with me less, and also why he decided to ignore my birthday. I asked him why she would feel like that, and isn't that how friends normally act? And that, why didn't he just assure her that we were just friends and that was simply friend behavior? He went quiet for a bit and said that she knew he had feelings for me before, which was complete news to me, because I've always thought of him like a brother, and thought he also saw me as a sister. He said that he did tell her he didn't like me that way anymore and that we were really just friends, but she didn't believe him, so he went on and ignored me instead. Long story short, I just told him I was sorry if he felt like he had to do that, and for making his HF uncomfortable, I guess, and for not giving him anything on his birthday. I then said, I think it's better if we went low contact and if needed, to just cut off communication. I was fine with that as well and just went back up to my place, so there's that. I don't really feel much sadness about our friendship ending like that. More of just like, disappointment of it ending because he couldn't just tell me about his girlfriend's concerns. And also, I'm feeling kind of anxious, because we always joked about how we can't stop being friends, since we knew too much about each other. And I'm just now realizing that, holy shit, we do know too much shit about each other. But I guess I just have to trust that he won't divulge any of that to strangers, now that we won't be speaking anymore. Thank you again to everyone who took the time to read my rants and for giving me advice. Much love, everyone.